Hey everybody, welcome back. And it is the start of WrestleMania weekend, so hopefully we're seeing some brand new cool ultimates. Hopefully we're seeing some new elites. We're seeing some new stuff, some new Coliseum collection. Who knows what we're going to see? Hopefully it's good stuff. I won't know because obviously I'm doing this video long before, but maybe by the time maybe a week rolls around, you'll see my thoughts or my opinions on what we saw. But let's continue with the tag team. So we saw, if you watched the last 2 days, you've noticed that we had Rosie and Jamal, 3-minute warning. And then we had the superheroes, Hurricane and Rosie. Let's do another tag team of former WWF tag team champions. They were around during the Attitude Era and the New Gen Era. And it is completely custom, 100%. You're going to get yourself Ultimate Custom Godwins. Phineas Godwin and big old Henry O. Godwin. Now, shout out to Cujo for the head paint. He did do the painting on these. I put the bodies together. I also found on eBay, green shirt with long sleeves like the Phineas one. And then with Henry, I did the short yellow shirt. He did have a tattoo, I do believe. I didn't have a chance to find that decal yet. I think they might exist, and so I may apply that in the future. The hardest part about these figures was getting these overalls. These are the Hillbilly Jim Elite Classic Superstars. Or not Classic Super... Legends Series 4. So 2 very expensive, hard to get finds, because the only way you get these with the Hillbilly Jim, and he was not cheap because they have not made another one of him since Legends 4. So I don't think he's under contract anymore. The heads from Tom Veg. Phenomenal job on Phineas. People go, what about, are you going to make a Midian? I don't know yet, but I definitely enjoyed the Godwins. Of course, Midian would be also known as Naked Midian. I think he was technically a European champion just because he was given the belt by Shane McMahon. So I guess if I want to, complete my European collection, I have to make a Midian, but I'll cross that road when I come to it if I decide to do it that way. I probably end up making him eventually, but nonetheless, not the hardest to do. I think I just used like a standard. Whose torsos did I use? I don't even know whose torsos I used. I know that, for instance, like, he has kick pads instead of boots. I should switch that out, but it made him a little taller. It might have been, actually, truth be told, it might be like Rock Elite or Ultimate 10 bodies underneath the body here. And then I just switched out the arms. This one here, I think it's still just the standard. And then I just switched out the arms and just put, it covers up everything. So I put the wrist. So instead of like going and buying the exact parts for everybody, if you're not going to see it, what's the point of having, use fodder? And I think I just used some fodder put together. He was obviously the skinnier of the two. Henry, I remember having some big old arms, so you can see like I get shoulders for him. I don't think it's a Brock Lesnar torso. I think it's more the buffer one for sure. And so I think it is a Rock, but I'm not going to tear him apart to see. Point in being is that, all you need is some standard ultimate bodies. Not the cheapest with the, again, the overalls. If you want, the overalls, I'm sure you can probably find some better looking overalls or some, decent overalls on eBay, or maybe have a cloth person make you some. That'd probably be a better route than what I did. At the time when I made these, I didn't have the connections I have nowadays, so they were very costly. It took me a little while to put together as far as the expenditures. And if you ever find them on my Macari page, know that they're not going to be the cheapest to sell because, now, of course, if I think someone is making them. One of the toy factories, the indie ones, is making these guys in the future. So obviously these will not be as sought after as they probably once could have been. But I'm not worried about that. I don't do it to turn around and sell them off. I want to keep a collection, something I built myself, memories. Eventually one day these will find their way onto Macari, and they will find their way into someone else's collector's hands, a younger collector, as I'm getting older. So for now, I'm just enjoying the memories, and since Mattel's not making these two, I made them. And if they do make them, I don't see them ever making them an Ultimate. It'd be Elite at best. So there is your Godwins, Henry O. Godwin and Phineas Godwin, the Godwins Ultimate Customs number 256 and 257.